guys, happy Sunday. I hope you're good. Here we go then with the weekly reading. So this is where I pull 7 cards to represent the 7 days ahead, and then I always clarify with a second deck. So if you're watching on YouTube, you can stay put. If you're watching anywhere else, the extended version is on YouTube, where we do a deep dive into what is going on. So let's have a little look what is in store for the week ahead. Here we go. Okay, let's see, let's get into it. We've got 1, 2, 3 major arcana. So the major arcana are like the more powerful messages, and then the rest are the minors. So day 1, we've got the Knight of Pentacles. Here he is on his snail. This is my deck that I created, and I created it this way because the Knight of Pentacles used to always come up in my collective reading so much. And it's always such a slow moving, kind of frustrating energy. But it depends how we take it, because this could be saying that you need to slow down, that you need to approach something with caution, okay? Don't rush in blindly. Make sure that you're sort of approaching something cautiously. It could even be that there's a situation around you that is very, very slow moving. But the good thing with the Knight of Pentacles is that when he finally gets to the destination, it's solid, okay? So for example, if this is like a love situation and it's taken a really long time for something to move forward, when it actually happens, it will be solid. The Pentacles are the most solid, although they are the most slow moving. So there's a few ways of taking it. Obviously, when we clarify, we'll get a little bit deeper, but it could be a message around, you know, this is going to take a little while, whatever it is that's on your mind, whatever it is you've got going on, that, you know, you're going to need some patience here because it's going to take some time. It can be a message about you being cautious and not rushing in. But the destination is always kind of solid and worth the wait, really, in the end. Okay, day 2, one of my favourite cards in this deck, the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune is about kind of fate and timing and alignment, and it can very much be a message that things are going to completely turn themselves around. So it's like a 180 turnaround. If things are really great, it can sometimes mean that there's going to be a shift in the opposite direction, but I would say 9 times out of 10 for me, this is a positive card, and it's a card around change and sort of at the right time. Things are coming into alignment, okay? So sometimes it's a message of change is coming for the better, and you are being aligned, you know, right place, right time. You know, for various different things, it could be you're in the right place at the right time to make a new connection, or to have like a job offer or something like that come in. But it's basically, yeah, change, alignment, timing, fate, positivity. I always take it positively. Okay, day 3, the 10 of Pentacles. So the 10 of Pentacles is, I think it might have even come out last week. It's a very solid energy. It's an energy of completion. So we start at the Ace and we build to the 10. And when we get to the 10, it's solid, it's stable, it's complete. So it can be sort of happy home, like money's in a good place, home life's in a good place, family's in a good place, work's in a good place. It's like everything coming together, everything sort of being in a good position. So for some of you, this could be that there's some sort of completion this week, or you're just feeling very settled and you feel like everything's kind of as it should be, everything's going well. Don't speak too soon. But yeah, it's a very positive card around completion. Okay, day 4, our second major arcana, Temperance. So Temperance can represent Sagittarius in terms of the zodiac. It's on this card, it's an angel. She's an angel. So it is a message again, kind of like patience and balance. We've got a few cards here around this. It's a matter of timing. On this card, there's a sand timer there at the back. So it's a matter of timing. Try to stay balanced, try to be patient. It's kind of like this sort of energy throughout the week, really. So I think it's a bit of an ongoing message for this week, that you're going to have to take things one step at a time and try and be patient, which is not one of my strong points, I have to say. All right, day 5, the 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups, I feel like might have come out last week or the week before. I feel like we've got some similar cards. The 8 of Cups is basically, she's walking away from all these cups that are broken. So it's a message about walking away from things which are not working for you, which are not fulfilling you. The Cups energy can be around emotion, so it can be walking away from relationships or connections, not only love related, but, you know, friendships, workplace connections, that are just not fulfilling you. It's not working out. And as she's walking away there's the sun, you know, walking away to something better. Now this is the 8 of Cups. When you walk away from the 8 of Cups, you're eventually going to get to the 9 of Cups, which is wish fulfillment, emotional fulfillment and happiness. So yeah, it can be a message of change as well. So we've got two kind of strong messages with the Wheel of Fortune and the 8 of Cups around change. We've got a couple of messages around sort of timing and patience. So it could be saying that you've been waiting for some kind of change to come into your life for some time. And this is the week where you're going to get some of this movement, okay? But the 8 of Cups sometimes is a message that you are going to be the one to sort of have to make that decision to kind of walk in a new direction or to take a new path, okay? Okay, here we go then. Our third major arcana, the Emperor. So the Emperor represents Aries in terms of the zodiac. The Emperor is a very strong masculine energy. It is an energy of success. The Emperor builds their empire. It can be like entrepreneurship. It can be business going well. It can be starting new businesses. The Emperor can represent you, even if you're feminine watching, because we've all got masculine and feminine energy. So it can be a message of stepping into the masculine to achieve what you want to achieve. Okay, so it's a very successful, very driven kind of energy. It's quite a strategic energy. The Emperor here on this card, there's like a chess piece in the background. It's like making your move, you know, thinking about making your move, being a little bit strategic about things. On the other hand, because I just as a reader personally don't always love the Emperor, can be that there's someone else around you that is sort of exerting a position of power or control or playing a game, you know, with this strategy. It can be taken that there's someone else around you, you know, that enjoys sort of, a position of power, a position of control over a situation. But we are going to obviously clarify, so we'll see what comes up. And then Sunday, day 7, the Page of Cups. So you can see here he's leaning back. There's a dream element to this card. So sometimes the Page of Cups can be a little bit of a dreamy energy. It's a very sort of up and down energy, a little bit emotionally inconsistent. So it could be saying that this is how you're going to be feeling. You're going to be feeling a little bit kind of away with the fairies, up in the clouds, whatever you want to call it. If it's someone around you and we're talking about like a relationship, it can represent somebody that is being inconsistent, you know, a bit hot and cold, a bit up and down, not really sure what they want. It can also represent like an immaturity, an immature energy. But yeah, it depends what's going on. So we will clarify, but you could be dealing with, as a friend of mine says, it's another reader, she always calls him wishy-washy. Someone that's just like a little bit non-committal. But it could be you could be feeling like that. You could be feeling all over the place, not really sure of what you want, not really sure of how you're feeling. Because with that Cups energy, it's about emotions. So it could just be saying emotions are up and down, uncertain, you know, inconsistent, that kind of energy. So not a bad week, but I would say an energy of change coming in. And it's either long awaited or it's saying that there's still a little bit more patience needed, but the timing is coming into play now with this Wheel of Fortune. I feel like this week, this card really for me is the most powerful because things are starting to come into alignment. Things are moving behind the scenes or things are going on that maybe you know are not yet aware of, but it's bringing things into the right position. So I hope it helps. I'm going to clarify using a second deck. If you can stick around, great, and if not, I'll see you soon. Okay, here we go then. Let's clarify this week ahead, starting with Monday, the Knight of Pentacles. I've got a love-hate relationship with that card. It comes out so many times for me, but let's see what it means for you guys. The Knight of Pentacles, why are you here for the weekly reading? Let's have a look. Oh, 8 of Wands. So it's funny because the Knight of Pentacles is very slow moving and the 8 of Wands is one of the fastest moving energies. So I would say that this is something you've been patient about or patiently waiting for. And now it's coming in. The 8 of Wands is very much a communication card. So if you've been waiting to hear back about something, to hear from someone, to have a conversation about something, there's a really, really strong energy of communication. And I do feel the communication or conversation will definitely happen this week because this energy is imminent. Interestingly, the Queen of Pentacles, it's almost like the Knight is bringing the Queen, the Pentacle. The Queen doesn't chase, she's very successful, she's very grounded, she's kind of very abundant energy. So it feels to me like this is going to probably be some sort of communication from a masculine to a feminine, probably yourself. Majority of my viewers are going to be the feminine. but it's interesting that it's the pentacle, something solid, something sure, something certain. For example, if you're waiting to hear back about a job offer, you've got it, it's going to be, you know, everything's kind of finalized. Maybe it's like the contract comes through, you can read over it, you can sign it. If it's something around like waiting on a house move, it's like the exchange happens, the communication comes in, this week is the week it's all going to happen. You know, if you've been waiting to hear from somebody about a relationship or moving forward, it's coming in. Okay, so yeah, very, very strong energy there, that the pentacle is finally going to be delivered. Okay, day 2, the Wheel of Fortune. So what are we aligning with? The Wheel of Fortune. Change, alignment, fate, timing. Why are you here, Wheel of Fortune? Just reminds me of that game show. I was probably giving my age away there. 7 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, and the Chariot. Yeah. So again, Chariot is a really fast moving energy. It is about forward momentum and progress. So definitely this is saying with the Wheel of Fortune that something is going to shift, and something's going to shift pretty quickly. With this 3 of Pentacles, this can be about collaboration. It can be around teamwork. It can even be around sort of leading projects and things like that. So again, it could be that you're asked to do something. There's some sort of, you know, progress in your career. The 7 of Wands is an interesting one because it's a bit of a defensive energy, and it could be saying that sort of like, it could be saying that don't resist change, because change is coming in or something's about to shift, and it could be saying like don't push it away, don't be defensive about it. It could also be saying that you've had to really fight your corner to get to this position, and you've sort of had to sort of push back any negative attitudes, comments, you know, negative self-talk even. But yeah, there's a little bit of a defense there, but I feel like it's that you're a little bit resistant or a little bit defensive about this change. So yeah, embrace it. Okay, day 3, the 10 of Pentacles. So this is about completion. There's a lot of Pentacles this week. There's a lot of Pentacles energy, which is about sort of like stability, house, home, finances. It's very earth energy. So let's see, 10 of Pentacles, what's going on? 10 of Wands, okay. 5 of Cups, 6 of Cups, all right. So it looks like there's been some sort of struggle or burden going on here. The 10 of Wands is an energy of really feeling kind of like struggling, weighed down, like you've got a lot going on, a lot of responsibility on your shoulders, or a lot of pressure, or you could have even have had some struggles within your home life or family life. And the 6 of Cups is like a past energy, but I wonder if this is like where we're moving through it now, because something in the past with this 5 of Cups, somebody's been looking back with some sort of like sadness, or it's a little bit of a melancholy kind of energy, and it's also can be an energy of like regret and that kind of thing. So it's almost like somebody's really been dwelling on the past or regretting something that's gone on before, and it's kind of been carrying a bit of a black cloud over things. It's been sort of creating a lot of pressure, and I don't know if this is what the change is this week. Maybe the change is that you finally let this go. You know, something from the past that's been affecting relationships or family or home life needs to be released for you to sort of feel a little bit more stable, a little bit more settled. It's kind of saying there's no point sort of crying over spilt milk in a way. Don't keep dwelling on what's happened, but instead try to release the past, release yourself of that pressure or that kind of weight that you're carrying, and things will become a little bit smoother, a little bit easier. I mean, for some of you, it could be struggles coming up this week, but with that 6 of Cups, it's more like a past energy, and with that 5 of Cups, it's also looking back. So I feel like there could have been some struggles, but maybe this is a bit of a turning point for this situation this week ahead. Okay, day 4, Temperance, the Angel card. Why have we got Temperance? What do we need to be patient about? What do we need to be patient about this week? Let's have a look. The Moon, okay, and Justice, okay, interesting. The Ace of Pentacles, so many Pentacles this week. Okay, So the moon is around, sometimes the moon is around things that we didn't know, that we were not aware of, are going to be illuminated. Okay, so it can be things being revealed, things coming to light. It can be somebody revealing their feelings or their emotions, because the moon is you know, pulling on the emotions. So it could be saying that there's something to come to light. But interestingly, with this Justice card, 9 times out of 10 for me as a reader, the Justice card is linked to sort of legal matters, or even like court cases and things like that. So it could well be that something comes to light or is revealed to do with like a legal situation, or a rebalancing of justice. Even if it's not legal, there's been some kind of injustice going on that needs to be addressed. And as a result of this revelation, then the Ace of Pentacles come in. So if we were talking about an actual kind of court case where there's a settlement or something, it would be saying that you will be victorious and you will get, like, you will be offered what it is you need to be offered, whether that's you know, a financial settlement or an agreement or something like that. As I said, if this is not a court related situation or a legal situation, it still reads in a similar way that something will be revealed to rebalance the justice, or to put something right, okay, to rebalance something in a fair way. And that pentacle is like somebody maybe coming in with an apology, or somebody offering you, you know, money they owe you, or something like that. But the outcome, basically, the outcome of your patience and your temperance and the fact that you've remained kind of balanced, is going to come with a payoff, in a way, what it is that you want, an apology, a settlement, whatever it is. But with that moon card, it will be interesting to see like what it is that comes to light, or what that revelation is, which leads to that positive outcome. It's something that you maybe didn't even see coming, were completely unaware of. For me, that it can even sometimes be secrets being revealed and things like that, but it's positive. Okay, day 5, the 8 of Cups. What are we walking away from? What are we needing to walk away from? Something that is not serving. The 8 of Cups. What are we walking away from? Okay. The King of Wands. Interesting. The 5 of Swords. And the Sun. I feel like you're walking more towards the Sun, to be honest, than walking away from it. Particularly with this this card, she literally is walking towards the Sun. Walking away from the King of Wands can represent a few things, especially with this 5 of Swords. The 5 of Swords is like a battle energy. Quite often it's like battling with our own thoughts or our own psyche. But it could be saying that you've had a real struggle or a real sort of battle or some sort of challenge with a King of Wands energy. So the King of Wands can represent fire sign, particularly Leo. It can represent somebody that is a little bit in their ego. But if we were talking about this in a relationship sense, we'd be talking about somebody that is not really looking for commitment. Maybe somebody that's kind of coming in on a very physical angle, physical level, kind of like comes in hot and then maybe disappears. Could be somebody, I wouldn't necessarily say inconsistent, but it just looks like you've had struggles or challenges, because you've got 2 5s here, 5 of Swords and the 5 of Wands, which is like obstacles, challenges, can even be arguments. So for some of you, it could just be that it's too much hard work to have this person around, whether this be a partner, like romantically, or a business partner, or a colleague, or a friend, whatever this energy is. It's almost like too much of a struggle to keep this person around, or to keep entertaining a situation. So I think it's very much saying, walk towards what makes you happy. You've got the Sun there, you've got the Sun card here. There's a slight inference, it could be saying that happier times are coming and the battle's almost over, you know, things will settle down. But I feel like more powerfully, the message is, think about what really makes you happy, and don't keep entertaining a situation where there's always arguments, there's always problems, everything's a battle, everything's hard work. It's kind of saying it's not worth it, you know, there's better things for you out there. Okay, where are we? Day 6, the Emperor, the Aries energy. Let's have a little look. Why have we got the Emperor here? And what is this next move? What is this next move? Okay. Ooh, the 8 of Swords, the Knight of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, Page of Cups. Got 2 days with the Page of Cups. So this weekend coming, the following weekend, is going to be very like, very up and down emotionally for a lot of people. Emotions like really kind of all over the place. 1 minute maybe high, 1 minute maybe low, just unsure. It's a very inconsistent energy. Now with this Emperor, even with this Eight of Swords, it's kind of like trapped. Somebody's trapped in their thoughts or feeling trapped in a situation. Now, as I said, the Emperor for me sometimes can represent somebody that is exerting their position of power or control, or just somebody that's being a little bit manipulative, you know, like playing a situation for their own benefit. So it could just be saying, watch out for that, okay? But there is this energy of feeling trapped or stuck, but more again with the swords, like in the head, overthinking, trying to weigh things up, seeing if there's going to be any kind of action or what is being offered. I would say, if it's you that's the Emperor and you're thinking about taking some kind of action, I would say not yet. Okay, so whether it's an investment, whether it's a business plan, whether it's, I don't know, whatever it is, it's kind of like the energy really is like not ripe for it, not yet. You're not sure, there's too many unknown factors, there's too much confusion, there's too much to juggle or figure out or balance. So if it's you planning your next move, the energy would be not yet. If you're waiting sort of on a move from someone else, again, it's probably not just yet. It's a very inconsistent energy as we get to next weekend. Let me clarify Sunday and see what comes out there, because we've got double Page of Cups. Because Page of Cups can be about sort of setting off on a new adventure, like new beginnings, but it's like a bit of a dream state. So it can be, you know, somebody that's not really thought it through. Emotions are interfering too much. Okay, Page of Cups, Three of Swords, the Star, Three of Wands. Yeah, there's definitely an energy, Ten of Swords. There's definitely an energy here as we get towards the end of the week that the timing isn't quite right. What it's saying is with the Star, hopes and dreams can come in. There is still hope in a situation. Now with this Ten of Swords, Three of Swords, I feel like there's been something quite painful, and it could even be that somebody's feeling kind of betrayed or hurt or let down, because the Three of Swords can be like healing from pain. The Ten of Swords is an ending of some sort, and then the Three of Wands is waiting. So we've got like Two of Pentacles, Three of Wands. They're both a bit of a sort of waiting energy for me. The Star is saying that whatever this kind of difficult situation is that's bringing pain or a painful ending, it can be healed. You know, you will heal from it, you will move through it. If someone's betrayed you, if someone's hurt you or let you down. But it's just sort of saying, give it time. This is why I think emotions are running high, because maybe you're coming from a place of ego and you want to make a move and you want to tell this person how they've made you feel or how they've done you wrong, and maybe there's, you know, this very conflicted energy because you still love them but they've hurt you or they've let you down. But the overall message, I would say, for next weekend is allow the emotions to come. They are going to be all over the place, but I wouldn't act on it yet, because it's like until they've settled down, you're going to be acting from a sort of irrational point of view. Okay, let's have a little look at the Oracle. Sorry, I just thought I had a different, I think I've got one, no, thought I had one card from a different deck tucked in there. All right, let's pull a few Oracle cards just to see what does the Oracle have to say for the week ahead. This is my own Oracle deck, and the main deck I was using is my own tarot deck. If you're interested in purchasing either of those, there is a link in the description on my bio. You can get those. Yeah, look, interesting. We got look closely, because not everything is as it seems. And then we've kind of got like a mask being worn, or like some sort of illusion going on. So I think it's just saying like this week, there is change coming. There's lots of things coming in, but it's just... with that moon energy as well, there's more to be revealed, and until you sort of got all the facts and until your emotions are under control, it's better to sit back and observe than it is to take action. We got I can't sleep, overthinking, and then we got magic and manifestation. There's so much earth energy this week. Even the Oracle card is giving me the earth energy. So there's a big message about staying grounded. Very much try and stay grounded, and if you're not sure how to do that, you can actually get out in nature. You could put your feet barefoot on the grass or the sand, or you can literally touch trees. I know that's a bit mad, but you need to stay grounded. So I hope it helps. Have a good one, and I'll see you soon.